Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe back with some more Company of Heroes 2. We are playing yet another multiplayer match, 3 versus 3. Connections seem pretty good so far. I don't think that there were any loading problems, so hopefully nobody will drop this time. Unless it's the enemy just wanting to surrender. I'd be okay with that, perhaps. Got some pioneers out and about going to cap territory. Making some grenadiers here. And I'm moving up this route. Looks like we are having maybe some... yeah, somebody's lagging. Gonna try to get here. If I can get an MG into this structure, that would help protect it, as well as this point. So that's what we need to do. I've got these guys rolling. We could perhaps hold the structure. I'm going to bring them up there as well. Working on that MG. See, what I'm actually going to do is go for the house. The thing I'm worried about is dealing with Molotovs early on. If I can get these grenadiers up, push them here for cover. Once that's in the works, throw the MG out and work on... see, this is a standard territory point. I don't have enough to get munitions. Well, I do now. I'm going to go for fuel.
Good news is building it will keep us warm.
I always feel like it's a gamble. I never know the right time to put fuel or munition points up because the amount you spend on that could go towards another unit sometimes, and it can be tricky. Make sure they're going to roll in there.
Don't let us freeze here.
Put these guys right here just for cover. These guys are going to cap. MG is going to go into there. We might want to back up the mid if we can. I would like to get another squad of grenadiers before I escalate things. Early on the half tracks. I'm just trying to fortify this position before I really roll on it. Thought I told these guys to come up here. Apparently not. Come on, get that MG through that window and let them have it. Work on a flamethrower up. Push them also with the pioneers. They have eyes. Letting them have it. They're being stubborn. Get that flamethrower up. Escalating battle phase. Wow, they're not wanting to retreat, are they? He's got his flamethrower out as well. So we're going to win that engagement. Let's not walk through the fire, please. We'll take that point. Or back through the fire, whatever. Okay, so... we've grabbed that. I'm going to have those guys go back, rearm. We'll maintain position here, then they're going to build my next structure. Now we'll start taking this. Push these up here for cover. I'm going to look at perhaps grabbing... Well, that's going to be 360. I'm a little worried about... a little worried about armor at this point.
Gartenhimmel, it's cold. Squad, advance! Ready!
Alright, next structure up here.
Starting
I got to get to those armored cars. I think I'm a little bit behind. I usually like to have the car out at around 5 to 6 minutes.
Grenadiers reporting.
A lot of contact here. I want to put my mortar up. Well, no. Hold on. Throwing a Molotov.
We must move or die.
I'm not liking their condition.
Forward! We are ready for action. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Maintain that cover there.
Slips froze to the tube. Fucking snow everywhere.
That mortar position up there. We can hold there. We've got some more grenadiers coming up the line. I'm going to build this armored car next. And some panzer grenadiers as well. I've got the heavy cover advantage in 2 squads. Although incoming Molotov again. I hate the Molotovs. They get them so quickly and it just seems like they never stop and they're pretty lethal.
Yes? Taking hostile sector.
Alright, now we've got this blizzard, so is anybody... Where's the mortar team at? Because they're going to freeze, so we're going to push them back to this fire. Rearm these guys. Armored car is up. We are good to go. Maintaining territory. Upgrade to the 2 centimeter. Fall back. Does he have range on me from here? I don't think so. We have too much range on there. Let's see if we can fire that rifle grenade into them. Frack. He already has one of those things. Gun, AT gun. Ah, son of a gun. Just as I retreated. Hold back, hold back. Alright. I don't really like the looks of this situation. Can I get another group of these guys? Go ahead and Shrek them up. I don't want them to know that I have this just yet. These guys are sitting back here holding that area. What I also need to do is, well, that's a standard. Only problem is I can't really do a whole lot until this blizzard lets up. I'd like to get a bunker up and turn it into a med station. Get some more Shreks up. Alright, we'll go back up there, hold that. The rest of my team seems to be doing okay, and we still hold all 3 locations. I'll go with that for now. Try to escalate. Fuel, not too bad. Actually, no. Let me think about building.
Need something formed up. Scout car awaiting orders. We are moving.
Try to get on the advance a bit more here.
Taking our territory. Machine gun fire incoming.
Ah, there's their mortar. AT gun. Fall back. Fall back. Fall back.
Let's go. That is in need of repair.
Alright, if they want to roll into here, that's fine. I'm going to leave the other pioneers back.
Bravely for the Reich. The enemy is down to 200 points. Pioneers ready for anything.
Get that building up.
Opponents are seizing a sector.
And they're trying to work on us here.
Hope you need us someplace warm. Try to stay on the
RMG's letting them have it. Push these guys up a bit more. That AT gun's going to be problematic, though. Spread these guys out. Get off the ice, because once that mortar comes in...
Smokes now available for armor.
Got problems in that house as well, though. Fall back. We wiped them, holding off that little assault there, but... Get to the cover, guys. That's where I'd like you to be. Is that AT gun still working on this house?
Could use squad advance. You need something. We're moving.
Working on my Stug.
How can we help? Time to go.
Let's see if I can flank that assault gun.
Ready for orders and loaded for panzers.
Assault gun standing by.
They're doing a decent job up here.
Stay low! They've spotted us! Yes? Move out!
Problem is that stinking blizzard.
I need ammo! What do you need? Reduced our foes to 100 points. An AT gun! Pioneers! Keep fire, pioneers!
Flame on, son.
Burn them! Burn them! Enemy is down to 75 points.
Get past the gun. Ah, nuts.
The enemy has only 50 points remaining.
Moving.
Didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. We're warming up inside the house. It doesn't really matter. We've won this. My whole objective is to just hold everything.
We will be retrofitted with an MG-42.
The other team, while they managed to hold me back and take a few of my units, really weren't that experienced. Not, you know, again, not saying that I was anything amazing. What they got here? Is the still just going to light him up. Mortar in the back. Can we get him before it's too late? Aw, it's over. Oh, I think I got him at the last second, though. I got a lot of XP for that. Victory
is ours.
once again for the fatherland. Okay, let's see how we did there. Kind of slow building. I didn't really feel warmed up, although there was a blizzard. So I'll blame that. Pun intended. Let's see what we got here. We'll take a look at some of these detailed statistics. Everybody pretty much held their own. I did the least amount of damage. I lost 19 units, huh? Lost that armored car. That was stupid. I was hoping that I'd be able to run around and flank the AT guns, but they weren't. Or it wasn't as fast as I had hoped it would be. You can see in comparison to some of these players, while not doing super terrible, nothing really to write home about. Let's match up our opponents, who were just kind of suffering a little bit there. I think their levels were a bit lower than ours. And I was building really, really slow. And that happens to me a lot, where I feel like there'll be some days where I'm just clicking like a madman, multitasking, doing pretty good. Today I just felt like things were going way too slow. Like my armored car, well, I got it out at about 7 minutes. I know I've been able to do, I think I've been able to do 5 to 6 minute marks. I think my average is about 6 minutes to have that thing out. Because if you can get it out quickly, it feels like you can be pretty devastating. And I think some people skip certain structures and maybe go directly for higher tier tanks like Panthers. I'm curious if that's the case, actually. So who did the best? It was... Let's knock these out just so it doesn't look as confusing. Korgoth was the top player. So if we... show him in comparison. So if we look at this is how I try to learn from other players. So he had Pioneer. He went with MG first, which is not a bad idea because you can put him in a structure early on. I used to do that in COH1. Then he went with the munitions point, standard territory points, mortar team. Didn't even get any grenadiers out till a little later. Bunker. Yeah, he went totally different. This is probably the way to go. Victory point, some more grenadiers. He had light mechanized at 6 minutes. Scout car came out at 8. So I technically had a scout car out earlier, but it didn't really matter. Maxim heavy machine gun. What? Did he steal? Does that mean that he stole the Russian machine gun? I don't know if that's what that... Because I don't think the Germans don't have a Maxim. I think that means he stole it from them or something. I'm not sure. See, then he had 2 Panthers out at 12 minutes. That's not bad. Well, he had one out at 12 and the other at 15. But that's pretty good. So what did he skip? He went heavy Panzer. I think he completely skipped the what is it called? Support armor core. So that's interesting. That's an interesting tactic there, to get out Panthers and to have 2 out by the end of the game. That can be pretty devastating, I feel. Well, as you can see, I still have a lot to learn. The game does officially come out on the 25th, but they have extended the open beta if you're still interested in playing. I did, of course, buy the game. I've got the collector's edition. And there are various places you can purchase from. I know some of you are familiar with Green Man Gaming. I was able to get it with a 25% discount through that website. I don't know if they still have that promotion available, but they did, and 25% off, not bad. Get a couple of extras with the collector's edition, different camouflage types and things like that. But anyways, I think that was still fun, short game, but short and sweet. Wasn't really that challenging, and I was kind of taking my time. And I think sometimes maybe it depends on, it depends who you're facing. Sometimes you look at the opponent and think, well, okay, this guy is tougher, so you're going to just escalate faster. But I think that I was, I don't know, a little bit sleepy there. I should have sped things up more and stomped them, because I managed to hold the position, but I lost more units than I wanted to, and I should have been a bit more offensive. So I know that I need to work on that, but I am looking forward to the game coming out so that I can check out more of the, professional replays and learn a bit more about the game. I am going to save this one and study it a bit. That's what I tend to do, and hopefully I will improve, because I am enjoying covering this game. Hopefully you're enjoying watching it. So once again, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.